Are we live yet? All right, we're live. I'm going to play, for old time's sake, I'm going to play the old intro. Let's hit this.
Listen up, Vegas. Welcome to the slaughterhouse. Perfect.
Good morning from Australia. How are you, everyone? Now, I say play the old intro, the one that I've been using for a while now when doing these live streams, only because after today, we're rebranding, right? So part of when I started this channel, obviously me being a huge fan of Sarge, I was going to start a Sarge-related channel. And then I did not anticipate that it was going to bring out all of these cool people that would want to come and hang out and be, some of the best buds in the world. And I was like, this is exactly like hanging out with your friends back in the old days. You form a clubhouse and you get in there and you just talk about whatever. Like, it doesn't have to be specifically anything. And so I thought, I've gotten to the point now where I've exhausted all of my Sarge-related content. Everything's on there now. I haven't found anything new in so long. And while some things are going to stay, right? So the Slaughterhouse Wrestling Championship, that stays. That's my favorite thing to do. Speaking of my favorite thing to do, we're also keeping the Space Commander show, which is incoming transmission. Keeping that because that's my favorite show, right? All of my favorite shows are staying. But I'm bringing my buddies along now so we can all get together at the clubhouse and we can all do our favorite things. So, Gazz, you get a show. Adam, you get a show. Nate, you get a show. Space Commander already had a show, but if you want to do a different show, you can do a different show. Terry, you can have a show. Whenever anyone wants to jump onto the clubhouse and just stream anything, they can. Gazz came up with a really cool one where it was Xazyl and Gazz, or Gazz and Xazyl, depending on how he wants to put the names. I'll be at the bottom. Wait, let's not start there.
Yeah. That's not a good sentence. Don't clip that, anyone. Don't clip that.
Gazz and Xazyl shoot the shit. And that's a great name for a show. You can do that show. So literally everyone gets a show. Now, the thing is, though, right, we decided to launch the new show. So after today, everything's going to get rebranded as the Clubhouse stuff. But Adam only went and created a fantastic new intro for the Clubhouse. So I'm going to play that now, and then we're going to get into the show. So here we go.
I've not used this before, so I'm just trying it out.
Incredible.
That was brilliant.
So good.
That was brilliant.
He also came up with all the logos for it. He just surprised me with it one day. Just like, hey, check this out. You like it? I was like, do I like it? I love it. Let's use it. It's too good. And then at the end, there's going to be a special outro video too, which Adam wisely said, maybe don't make it 10 minutes long. Just under a minute for the outro. But Adam, thank you very much for doing that video, and thank you once again for putting together the games night. So for those of you that are part of Patreon, we will recommence sometime this year the monthly games nights. So that's still a thing that's going to happen. The back half of last year was so wild. A lot of things happened that we missed a couple of games nights. So we'll make that up sometime in the new year and start reintroducing those games nights. So it's just on hiatus at the moment, not forever. But if you are part of Patreon, know that I am doing the Slaughterhouse Wrestling Championship boxing episode. So all your support there helps me put together that. Much appreciated. But we're not here for that. We're here to hang out with some buddies, like Clubhouse buddies. Right. So what's the Clubhouse? This is it. We're just going to hang out. We're going to have some new shows, some different shows, and some shows might just be hanging out. Some of them might be games nights. Some of them could be trivia. Some of them could be just hanging out and talking about whatever it is we want to talk about. There's no rules at the Clubhouse, except no homers. We're gonna have one homer.
One homer.
No homer.
No homers.
So I'll introduce everybody that's here now, as if you don't already know them. If you're here, you know these guys more. Gazz, legendary anti-hydro Viper Club. Good to see you, Gazz. Gazz is looking forward to putting together his own show. We might talk Godzilla, I hope. That'd be cool.
You better to ask. There you go.
The Gazilla show.
The Gazilla.
No, Zaz and Gaz shoot the shit. We'll talk about everything.
Oh, yeah, Zaz
Everything
and Gaz. Adam, from Go Figure, again, appreciate everything that you do here. Nate wearing the Go Figure shirt. Nate, thank you for joining us from the Retro Tinker channel. All the links are in the description as well. Space Commander. Oh, yeah, it reminds me.
Hey,
Cadet reporting for duty, and TJC, who had a stream today with Hans Chow from the TJC ToyMemories, but he's doing the gaming stuff too. So check them out. All the links are in the description. We also have Hans Chow. He might join us later. Ryan, he might join us later. Phil, I don't think he's going to join us. Phil went out last night and had a few beers. Something's telling me he's not going to make it. Oh, man. Let's see who's in the chat, and then we can get on to the games. Cindy's here. How are you, Cindy? I'm here. Missed you all. Thanks, Cindy. We'll get you back on another games night soon. Kimbo is here. Hello, Kimbo. And Mrs. Space Commander. We'll try and keep the volume down. I know it's getting late over there. Todd's here. Good morning, Todd. Hey, Todd, you'll be happy to know we're going to be doing a Voltron stream coming up this week. So, keep an eye out on that. Also, I do want to mention that there are going to be a lot more people joining the Clubhouse, not just who's on the screen or in the picture. So, Todd, if you want to get in on hanging out at the Clubhouse, the invitation is there. We got Jeff. How are you, Jeffy? Good to see you.
Yep.
Sonny's Sundries. Belated Happy New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year to you. I'm hoping to reconnect with some buddies this year. The back half of last year, things went crazy, but I'm hoping to reconnect with a lot of you guys. Stephen Sheets. Turn Hut. How are you? Good to see you. Dale is here. Hello, everybody.
Dale.
Yeah. The handsomest of handsome men, Ratface44 is here. How are you, bud?
James.
Lago Jimbo. Facebook user with a woot. Who is that? And good morning, gents.
I think that Facebook user was just like 14 college girls all just going, whoop, whoop.
Well, they can get their own show too. Slaughter Daughter. Hello, my friends. Congrats on the launch. Thank you very much. Ryan's here. We're just talking about you, Ryan. Says I messaged you through Facebook. I'm still stuck in my son's tournament. Well, I hope he. What tournament is it? Is it fighting tournament or video game tournament? Either way.
Hope he does well, Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck to him. Let us know how he goes.
Yeah.
Ken is here. How are you, Ken?
Ken.
Speaking of launches, congratulations on the launch of Delta 17. Fandom Power Podcast, how are you?
Wes?
What have you?
Yub nub. You know what that is, don't you? That's pre-ruined Star Wars.
That's
Pre-ruined.
very good. Yeah, that's it.
And Frostbite's G.I. Joe Repro is the wooter. Woot woot. So again, there are a lot of legends in the chat here that I would also like to invite onto the Clubhouse. If you haven't heard from me yet, you will. But yeah, we'll definitely get the idea of this place is just if you've got an idea and you want to come on the Clubhouse and talk about it or do anything, then hit me up and we can do it. It's just a fun hangout.
Just a fun hangout.
Speaking of fun hangouts, Adam, you got a game. You got a game for us today.
Got a couple games for us today, and so we're gonna be doing the Jeopardy style game, and we're gonna be doing the Everybody Has a Price game. And I'm leaning more on that one than the Family Feud because I want Gazz and I to stay friends, and Family Feud usually brings out a side of Gazz that I don't. I'm like I just don't want to ruin what we got. I just don't want to ruin.
You just need to leave the Viper questions out, Adam. That's all you need to do.
I just can't do it. I love the Viper questions
Why
so much.
wasn't there an eel on the answer board?
Skyfall, how are you, buddy?
It's pretty rough, right?
That's pretty.
I'm going to share a screen here with you, Xazyl.
Yeah, please,
And
by
then-
all means.
And
I was
then
trying
you
to share my
can,
coffee.
And you can share it up there, brother.
You got it. I'm using a laptop at the moment, so it's no mouse. Rodent free. Oh yeah.
I've had a desktop computer in 10 years. Only been laptops.
I'm so slow. I'm not as slow as Space Commander when it comes to technology, but it's been a while since I've used a laptop. Do they still call them laptops? What do they call them now?
Hold on one second. I got to write that down. So
Spacey's still
Xazyl?
operating at Commodore 64.
Yeah, N64. Yeah.
Are you upgraded to an N64?
No, I got a C64.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. The
I got a
N64
Master
is just
System.
C64, but ruined.
I can send you a Master System or an old Xbox if you want to upgrade.
God, dude, I wouldn't know what to do with it.
what are these awkward connectors?
I'm happy with like
There's not two prongs with screws. Spacey's lost.
The joystick with the single button. I'm happy with that. Okay, leave it at that.
Spacey's like, why? Where's the wire for the controller?
Exactly.
So Nate and I have the same PlayStation, which is the Darth Vader before they ruined Star Wars version of the PlayStation. And Nate, you showed a picture of your controller, that the Star Wars controller.
Yes.
And I realized that I'm so I hate having to charge things, so I don't use that controller. I use a plug-in one. Like just because whenever I don't want to have to worry about battery life, I just want to plug it in. So I always have to sit within cord's length of the PlayStation.
To be honest, I mean, my PS5 controller, I swear I have to every hour and a half, I have to plug it in. If I'm playing it for a long period of time, I have to plug it in anyway. So I just leave it plugged in.
Or you could just fall asleep.
Can I just mention right now? It looks like Hans Chow is sneaking around the games board to kill us.
Well, you've played Breakpoint with him. You know what he's like.
Yeah,
I can't wait. I can't wait to play Breakpoint with you, Adam.
Yeah,
get the Flanders game going.
There's funny commentary. I don't know how efficient of a soldier I am, but I am efficient at making games nights. So you've got this one here. And here are today's categories, guys. Are you guys ready for this?
Are you ready for this?
O-ring randos.
Oh, yes.
Rhyme time.
Perfect.
Action figures. These figures kick butt.
Excellent.
Doctor, give me the news.
I got a bad case of loving you.
I knew
All right, karaoke night.
And don't quote me. So those are the categories. Now, Xazyl, tonight is your big night, your big relaunch, buddy. So we're going to give you the board first, and you can say whatever category you feel like.
Perfect. All right. Well, give me one moment while I address this comment. Cindy says, please send me the request to the other podcast. If you mean the other people here on screen, well, you check the links in the description of the video, and you should be able to find your way over to their channels and subscribe to them. All very cool channels, much cooler than me, but that's not very hard. But as new shows do come up onto this channel, could be hosted by anyone, then I will also send you the links to those too. But I'll make a post before that happens. And Space Commander, I think you'll understand this one.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I noticed Ryan's comment in the chat. This is actually property of Mrs. Space Commander. Okay, this isn't mine. This is hers.
You've used that calculator as a prop before too.
That's because it has an extra feature. Actually, if you press this switch here, you can actually remote control the space station from it. It's a pretty handy little device. But yes, that has a feature. For those of you who are eagle-eyed, then now you might recognize that from some of the little stings that we've done on the Slaughterhouse channel. All
right, so let's kick it off with, because you guys all kick butt. Let's go with these figures kick butt, and let's kick it off with a little bit of a hundo.
Hundo.
Oh, wait!
I forgot.
We're going to the private chat.
Yeah, to the private chat and get your buzzers ready.
Get your buzzers ready.
Spacey's there testing already. Who thinks we win this one, bud?
All right, everyone, get their buzzers ready. Let me know when you get your buzz ready.
Ready.
Yep. Ready. All right. These figures kick butt for 100, please.
These figures kick butt for 100. Push the button on his back to release his deadly power kick from 1991.
91.
Okay, Xazyl buzzed in. Xazyl, what are you saying, buddy?
It's the Flash.
The Flash. That is incorrect. Can you imagine a Flash action figure whose feature wasn't running? It was like he's kicking him.
You got one job, Flash.
Buddy.
I'm gonna go with the obvious. Power kick Batman.
Oh no, it's not. It's not a power kick Batman. That's a great one. Releases deadly power kick. This might be the toughest category, but I'm excited about it.
I should say deadly power kick Batman.
That's the right answer. Deadly power kick. The difference is one kick from this will make you dead, I think. All right. If no one is somebody in the chat, want to take a guess at this one, Xazyl, before you move on?
Let me have comments. Chat. See who's.
We all know it ain't a Hydro Viper.
Todd's answer is Gambit from Toy Biz.
Gambit from Toy Biz. That's what it is.
Hey, he got it.
He had a power kick action.
He sure did.
Why?
All of the other people are dead now, except for Gambit. He kicked them all.
Straight cards.
All right. Pardon me.
Okay, just because. Let's do what do they call it? A mulligan. They'll do a mulligan, and we'll go. These figures kick butt for 200.
These figures kick butt for 200. Power action computer kick from 1985. Ooh. Power action. Space Commander buzzes in.
Just taking a shot here. Captain Power?
It's not Captain Power, nope.
Was he out in 85?
I don't know. That's why I was taking a shot.
That was like early 90s, wasn't he?
Xazyl buzzes in.
Cyborg.
Cyborg, no, but closer than ever before.
Good.
TJC.
Yeah.
Terminator?
No, it wasn't the Terminator. All those great Terminator kicking scenes.
Yeah.
Anybody from the chat want to take a stab at this one?
I got a buzz in there, buddy.
Oh, yeah, sorry, buddy. I missed you. What you got there, Gazz?
I'm going to say RoboCop.
Oh, I wish it was RoboCop, but he had the cat firing action. Yeah.
Damn it.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
No,
this is the Clubhouse. We can have all the wrong answers all day long.
I'd rather be playing Family Feud.
No, done
TJC, He
No,
guessed wrong though.
Oh, did I miss it?
What we got?
Should we go to the? Did TJC answer already? I thought just Gazz answered.
Yeah, he did. He buzzed
Who did
in.
you
He said
say
Terminator.
too?
He said Terminator. Yeah.
Oh, he did too.
Yeah.
We went in the wrong direction. Okay, so it was. So we got in the chat though. We got a couple for RoboCop.
Wasn't RoboCop.
And then
Yeah,
Largo's Lair says Brainiac.
Brainiac.
Oh, right.
Superpowers. Brainiac.
Largo got it.
Go Jim.
And he squeezes his arms together from the kick, and now almost every one of those guys has got broken arms. It did not last long.
So I got in the private chat. I had Gazz over Terry. So that's
So did I, but I missed it. That's my fault. So I'll take.
I see.
I'll give
I
Gazz
don't like
1
Hydro
point.
Vipers. He's
Give Gazz
ignoring
1
me.
point for that.
No, you don't have to give me a point. That's not fair.
I give you a point, buddy.
That's
I give
fine.
you, maybe
I
it's
answered,
a
I answered incorrectly. You should not give me a point.
I'll let you have my points, Gaz. Oh no, wait a minute. I didn't get any.
All right, Xazyl, what else you got, buddy?
Hey, just because we're really kicking butt, let's go with these figures kick butt for 300.
Oh god,
Man is a glutton for punishment. Glutton
it's
for
not getting any
punishment.
better.
I was surprised that
With
Spacey
Dragon
hasn't gotten one of these
Back
yet.
Action, 1986. These are all taken directly from the packaging of the figures, in case you're wondering. Gaz.
It's got to be a Chuck Norris figure.
Oh, what if it's Chuck Norris?
Hey,
Look
You
at
got
Gaz
one.
leaderboard.
This won't last long until Spacey gets in the rhythm.
oh, I don't know about that, man.
All right,
What do
All
we
right,
got?
Gaz, the
What do we
board's
got?
yours, buddy.
Let's
I've
go with
behind this.
action figures for. Let's go 200.
Action figures for 200. The only knight in the vintage Motu line. Xazyl buzzes in.
No,
No,
I've forgotten the name.
he didn't. Nate buzzed in.
Extender.
Extender.
there he is.
That's the one.
done.
There's the Nate we all know and love.
All about them.
Motu.
Motu brother.
So he's the only.
All right,
knight
Nate, the
in
board's yours, buddy. Yeah,
Um,
one. Extender.
Let's go O-ring randos for 100.
O-ring randos for 100. These chrome-headed dudes brought O-rings to North America. Space Commander.
Micronauts.
Micronauts.
Nice.
Give me a second, because I always think of them as the Japanese ones. I have to think, what's the American name? What's the American name? Micronauts.
Well,
There
hold
you
on.
go.
Here we
Japanese name. Spacey, what's the Japanese name for them?
Microman.
Microman.
Very similar.
Microman.
Or the
Adam, would you have accepted Microman?
I would have accepted Microman, but I would have got like a come on, Spacey, like read the room.
Okay. Right. Let's try. I don't know, guys. I've been off my hay all week long, so let's take it easy and start with Rhyme Time 100.
Oh, that's
Time for
easy.
100.
Oh, gee.
Do you think Spacey
Space
just
Commander,
says to Mrs. Space Commander while they're cuddling down for the night, can you just quiz me on some rhymes? I like being quizzed on rhymes. This one is when Richard Hatch increases his social media numbers. Space Commander.
Follow Apollo.
An Apollo follow. You got it.
That's good. All right.
Hey, look.
Very clever.
I got some Christmas show and tell.
Oh,
Oh, look at
hang
that.
on, let me
is that?
solo you for a sec.
Okay, I want to
That's
shout out
what's
to the channel Battlestar Galactica, because this series, the 2003-4 series, I tried to watch it and I just couldn't get into it because it was too violent and adult. For me, Battlestar should be like family friendly. But on Battlestar Galactica, the YouTube channel, he talked about these two books. And he said there are chapters in the books based on the original series from the 70s. So Mrs. Space Commander coordinated with Father Christmas, and look what turned up.
Ooh,
Nice.
So thank you very much.
Very cool.
Very, very cool. All
Let's-
right, Spacey, the board is yours, buddy.
Let's ease in slowly. Rhyme time 200, please.
Rhyme time 200. This is where he gets. This is like his warm up lap is the rhyme time ones, and he gets into go mode for the rest of the game. When Captain Solo wants a fancy Spanish dessert,
Wow.
Nate buzzes in.
Han Flan.
It's a Han Flan. Look at this. This is a nail biter here tonight, folks. All right, Nate, the board's yours, buddy.
Doctor for 100, please.
Dr. Doctor
How are you, kiddo?
for 100. He's the villain in Centurions. The villain in
man.
Centurion.
What's his name?
I know what his title is, probably.
Yeah, I know the first bit.
Space Commander.
Okay, I've just taken a punt here. Dr. Claw?
It's not Dr. Claw.
You'll get it.
But he has a claw.
He does have a claw.
Yeah.
Well, if no one
I
else is
No
going to
Centurion fans in the room.
no, not really.
Oh, I can see him. I can see him. I just can't
Yeah.
picture the name.
shall I go
I
to
got
the
him on the
chat?
shelf right over there. Check out the chat. Wes has probably got
Is it-
this one.
Doc Terra.
Terror.
That's
I did.
I did
Wes
buzz.
gets it. Oh,
Wow.
sorry, TJC. You buzzed in. Sorry, buddy. I didn't see that.
I did buzz. So
I didn't see
TJC,
that.
I'm gonna
Gets
give
a
you
point.
points for that one. I feel bad. This is about
one
best
question I
buddies.
knew, Adam, and you didn't answer. I'll tell you.
Look, I gave you points for it, TJC. I gave you points, and the board's yours now. You get to pick the next category.
Oh, I've got to pick something that Space Commander ain't going to answer. No, that's the whole board
Oh.
out.
I don't know about that.
We've got to try something different. Don't quote me for 100.
Don't quote me for 100. Itty bitty ditty bag. The Space
Ah,
Commander
you-
buzzes in real quick. Oh, it's
This
that little
guy
guy
right
right
here.
there. Little Sergeant Slaughter action.
Nice.
All right.
Let's go. Hang on, let me type in buzz again. Sorry. Okay, let's try rhyme time again for 300.
Rhyme time for 300. When Man at Arm's brother wants a fancy coffee. When Man at Arm's brother wants a fancy coffee. Xazyl.
Now, if this wasn't brother, I would have said sister barista. However, because it's a brother, I've got no answer.
No.
I thought you being a barista in the group, you'd know this. Nate, what do you got for me, buddy?
Fisto Baristo.
Ooh, close, but no cigar. You else want to take a stab? This is a good one.
Is he half right?
He's half right.
I don't know enough about coffee.
I'm tempted to
I had
say
to consult my
Fisto.
wife who works at a cafe for the answer for this one. I'm like, does this make sense? Anybody in the chat or TJC want to take a shot?
Fisto
Oh.
cappuccino.
No. Oh, Gazz buzzed in.
No, is TJC right? I was gonna say
No, TJC was not right.
a Dunkin' cappuccino. Or a
Oh,
Dunkin',
imagine it was Duncan. That's his name. That's great. Incorrect.
Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know. That's kind of fancy around here, I guess. Dunkin' Donuts.
I can't wait to
It's
go
not
back to
Dunkin'
Joe
Donuts
Fest.
anymore. It's just called
Dunkins.
Dunkin's.
Yeah. I like iced coffee flavored coffee, so this is beyond me. Sorry, Wes. I was pulling for you, buddy. Guys, it's a Fisto Misto.
Oh, damn it.
Get out
A
of
Misto is,
here.
Misto
I
is
just
a half Americano, half latte.
You should always go with your gut instinct. Because I thought of that and I thought, no, there's no such thing as a misto. Yes, there is. So if you ever have something at the back of your mind gnawing at you, act upon it just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah, unless it involves like climbing a clock tower with a rifle, then ignore that.
Right. All right, Spacey, it's back to you for the board, buddy.
Let's try rhyme time again for 400.
Rhyme time for 400. When the leader of the Decepticons wants to support public broadcasting. Space Commander.
Megatron Telethon?
It's a Megatron Telethon.
Okay. All right. I feel a little better about my screw up just now.
Yeah. All right. Buzzer's ready.
Okay. Let's go for 500 now.
500. We're going to finish the category here. We all know Han shot first, but he was able to do so because he had a blank. Gazz.
Faster blaster.
Hey!
Blaster. Oh, I actually got one. Holy smokes.
He's on the board.
Gazz, this is your second right answer, buddy.
Wow. All right.
Yeah. All right, Gazz, what do you need, bud?
Don't feel threatened, Spacey. Just luck. It's just luck.
I'm too ill to feel threatened.
Let's just go for it. Let's go for it. O-ring randos for 500.
O-ring randos for 500. International Security Force.
Wow, who are these guys?
They were the International Security Force.
Guys,
Buzz.
I know you. Oh, sorry. Gazz buzzed in there. What do you got, Gazz?
I was gonna say the core.
Oh, Gazz, you'd be right, buddy.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Let me just check the chat real quick. Anyone in the Remco guys? A-Dog is like, my brain is trying to figure out if Galvatron rhymes with donation.
You want this free tote bag?
Oh dear. Crash is here. I wasn't even
Hey.
Crash, mate. I'm gonna hit you up to come and join. There's a lot of guys I still need to hit up to come and join here. I've not been great at the last half of last year, keeping in touch with a lot of people. I'm hoping to be better this year. So Crash, by all means, you will be invited to a future show. Also, Joe Recondo, make sure he comes and joins the show as well. I'm looking forward to catching up with all you guys again. My apologies for this one.
We have to be honest. Back in September, Xazyl caught his pee-pee in his flies.
You got the bees above the frame.
It's taken months to get him unhooked.
Yeah.
So that's why nothing has happened for the past few months. But with new year, we're going to start from scratch and rebuild everything. We're going to carry on with the Sergeant Slaughter stuff on the Sergeant Slaughter channel, and all the other stuff, the fun games and so forth is going to be here on this new channel. And Crash is invited, so it's cool. Don't worry. Everybody be cool.
I was always under the assumption you never invite Crash. He just crashes the party.
Exactles.
That's what I just assumed. All right, so it's Gazz's board here.
All right.
The good news is, though, anyone that gets invited onto the channel gets a chance to stream about anything they want to, well, within reason. Obviously, nothing political, please. I'm not smart enough to talk political. But if you have an idea for a show and you want to jump on, then hit me up and we'll make a show happen. So if you got an idea for a show, let's talk about it, Crash.
Yeah.
All right, Buzz is ready.
Let's do this.
All right, Gazz, what do you got for me, buddy?
Let's go with let's get Don't Quote Me for 500.
Wow.
For 500.
Ooh, okay.
Is there no sun in this cursed country? Xazyl.
That would be Azim.
That is Azim.
Aha.
Yes.
Put my finger on it. I was sitting there, I could see the scene and everything, and I was like, "What's his name?"
The minute you said it, his image just popped in my head, and I was like, "Damn it!
Is there no
Wait a minute. Cursed Country. Come on.
He was a character, not an act.
This
Kevin Costner, though, what a great Robin Hood. Probably the best Robin Hood ever. Would you agree, Spacey?
little rough on the accent, but pretty good. Pretty good.
What about you, Terry? What's your opinion on the accent in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves?
Yeah, it's a little bit, ropey.
Fair enough.
If you compare it to Keanu Reeves and Dracula, it's amazing.
It is amazing.
Good point. Well made.
So, K-Dog, if you ever want to jump on one of these, just hit me up, and you can come in and we can do a whole show for you. Or if you get your channel going, by all means, we will tune in. But hit me up after the show, and we'll get you into the clubhouse. Anyone can be a member of the clubhouse. That's the whole fun of the clubhouse. So if you want to jump on one of these, Cindy liked the 2018 Robin Hood. Well, there's a hot take.
Men in Tights is the best.
That's where it's at, is it? Yeah. All right. So.
All right, Nate.
Let's go with. Am I currently in the lead?
You have the board. You're not in the lead.
Okay. So let's
we've
hit some more
never
big money
midway
then.
said who's in the lead. That would be breaking Jeopardy etiquette.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's go with action figures for 500.
Action figure E.
No, Gazz, no.
No. Hold on. I
Gazz is
accidentally
already
hit the
buzzed.
button. I accidentally
Gazz
hit
is
the
getting
button.
trigger happy over there.
Actually,
No.
wait. Let's give Gazz a guess straight off the bat. Let's do it.
No. That was a mistake. That was a
Just do
mistake.
it. Just do it. Think
Just
of
what I've gone
a
wrong.
random action figure starting with E. Just do it.
I can't think of one.
All right. Not even a one. You can't think of one without a question.
Give me a break, man. I accidentally hit the button.
Give him a break. Okay, here we go. For 500.
Yeah.
The Bad Girl of Motu. Oh, Space Commander.
I'll be still my beating heart. It's Evelyn, Meg Foster.
It is Meg Foster, Evelyn. That's a good little chunk of change there for Spacey. All right.
I needed it after
Your
blowing
book,
that
Spacey.
pistol question. Well, let's try. Oh, man,
Ready, Gaz?
we got some weird subjects this time. Let's try. Don't quote me for 300. What am I doing?
Ooh.
Don't quote me for 300. What am I doing? I'll try and communicate. Moo. Space Commander.
From the same film, Gwildor.
Ooh.
It is Wildor, absolutely.
That is a perfectly valid and great film.
I agree.
I'm
That's
not
the
in disagreement.
Has the screen frozen for you guys? Or...
Ooh. It
That
was
did
for a bit.
that did
So
briefly, yeah.
Oh, we're okay?
Mine,
We're
yeah,
good?
briefly. It's briefly freezing. So just for me, let me just see if I can change my my Wi-Fi here. Give me 2 seconds.
So I just had flashbacks to those early episodes of Incoming Transmission where I was like half an hour behind everyone else, you know.
You finally caught up with the rest of us, but you've sent Adam in reverse.
I knew I was in trouble. There was one episode, there was a whole bunch of us on the screen. So it wasn't Incoming Transmission, but there was a whole bunch of us on the screen. And someone mentioned ZZ Top, which is one of my all-time favorite bands. And everybody kind of went, wow, or cool, or something like that. And then about 10 or 15 seconds later, I suddenly go, whoa! And it was when I was watching it in the replay, I thought, there's a serious problem. There's some serious internet lag.
If you're such a fan, though, you should by now know that it's ZZ Top.
Yeah, that's right. It's ZZ Top.
Well, it's always Z Force when I'm talking Action Force. But as ZZ Top came from America, I will go with their incorrect pronunciation.
So I think Adam did freeze a bit, but it's okay because he's wearing a beanie.
Yeah.
That's right.
Good to go.
I did. I think I've changed a different network, and I think we're going to be good now here, folks.
All right.
Yeah, he's stealing
All
it
right.
from next
So
door
that
now.
is. That's right.
From the other
Take
church.
that, neighbors. Yeah, the neighbor church. Okay, so
Yeah.
Space Commander got Gwildor, so he's still in command of the board.
Let's try. Don't quote me again. Let's go for 400.
Don't quote me for 400.
Oops. Sorry.
I just wanted to say goodbye and remind you that the good guys will always win, even in the 80s. So Xazyl, did you buzz in first there, buddy?
No, that's Gazz.
Oh, Gazz, what movie is this?
It was Xazyl. Come
No,
on.
but
man.
I did a Gazz and buzz before the question came up. So it's your board, Gazz.
Well, that would be the great Ace Hunter from Megaforce.
Hey!
Megaforce.
Which, quick plug, Gaz got a show coming up, haven't you, Gaz?
Oh yeah. Me and myself and Chad will be talking Megaforce on the 14th.
Oh, nice. The Mega 14th.
The Mega 14th.
All right, Gazzy, the board's yours, bud.
All right, let's go with about these figures kick butt for 500.
Yeah, this has been a very successful category for everybody. Button activated power kick 1989. Button activated power kick 1989. Xazyl, what do you got for me, bud?
Is it the Flash?
It's not. Spacey, what do you got for me, bud?
1989. I'm going to take a punt on Batman.
You have the right idea, but the wrong answer.
Oh!
Nate.
Robin?
If it was a Robin answer and Spacey didn't get it right, he'd be very angry. But no, it's not Robin. TJC.
The Joker?
It's not the Joker. Xazyl.
Is it Bob the Goon?
It's Bob the Goon.
Hey!
That was a total guess and a joke answer too.
Sometimes they pay off.
Sometimes
They
they
do.
pay off. All right, Zays, the board is yours, buddy.
Let's go with see, Joker wasn't a bad choice.
No,
Bob
but
the
Joker
Goon.
had the water spraying flower on that line.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I was gonna go with Kim Basinger's character.
Give me the news. I've got a 300.
Doctor for 300. He's the ruler of Latveria, Space Commander.
Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom.
One of the most kick-ass bad guys in Marvel.
Yeah, and you know what? The MCU has just spunked him away.
He was played by an
Spacey?
Australian.
Probably something.
Actually, I believe he's being. I believe he's the new baddie.
Yeah, he's
Well,
the new
they
Kang.
We can't use Kang because that poor guy's going to prison.
Yeah, they're replacing him with Doom because I think they're going to be doing Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
They're
All right,
gonna ruin
Spacey. You got that one, buddy. So what's the next category?
Wow. Let's try action figures for 400.
Action figures for 400. These guys drove around in a septic tank.
Oh,
Yes.
oh shoot. Oh. Go ahead, Space Commander. I don't know it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, as I'm not 100% on G.I. Joe, I'm more of an Action Force kind of guy. I'm going to say some kind of eel.
No, it was not the eel. It was not the
No,
eel.
okay.
Xazyl.
Is it just the Eco Warriors?
Is it just like the Eco Warriors?
I was going to say that, but I didn't think the Cobras were called Eco Warriors.
Yeah,
They
that's
weren't.
why I just threw a guess out there.
Because I was thinking Flint in them, so I was going to say Eco Warriors, but then I realized that no, that's the Hiss. So it's
Well, it was a repainted Hiss tank that the good guys used.
yeah, no, I know, but then all that went through my mind, and I'm like, no, that's Cobra. They must have had a different name. Didn't realize it
Yeah,
was all called
like-
Eco Force. I'm not into that part of the line.
I'm above the neon.
I'm not above the neon, I'm just not into that.
Right. All right. What do you got for me, Xazyl?
Let's go Doctor for 500.
Doctor for 500. The Forbidden Zone was once a paradise. Your breed has made a desert of it years ago. The Forbidden Zone was once a paradise. Your breed made a desert of it years ago.
Wow.
I know what it's from. I just don't know the character's name.
Dr. Zayas?
Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas.
Yes.
Of course.
Dr. Zayas,
Of course.
Dr. Zayas.
Dr.
Damn
Zayas.
you. Damn you, what the hell?
Can I play the piano anymore? Well, of course you can. Well, I couldn't before.
Right? All right, Zays, board's yours, buddy.
All righty, let's go. Let me clear the board. That was a total guess, by the way. It just seemed very what's the word I'm looking for? Apocalyptic. Let's go O-ring randos for 2.
O-ring randos for 2. They never drew their guns on TV, and you couldn't draw their figures holstered guns either. Xazyl, what do you got for me, bud?
Is it Chips?
It's Chips.
I only thought of that because Gazz had it on the TV earlier.
That's not true. That's not true. That's incorrect. They drew their guns on the show. Baritza drew his gun on Danny Bonaducci in the episode where Punch goes back to the old neighborhood and becomes like Mr. Miyagi. Huh?
Yeah, but
no, Danny Bonaducci was beating him up with nunchucks and he pulled his gun on him. The first time
Poncho John did?
Not Poncho John, but Baritza, Bear, one of the main characters.
Yeah, but Ponch and John never did, buddy.
It's Chips.
I foresee
I was literally just watching that. You could ask Xazyl.
That's great.
It would be great if he actually used his gun, filled the bad guy full of holes, and then the whole show took a dark turn from there.
The Partridge Family on network cable.
The best part of it was Baritza.
It became just a very dark, gritty.
They start calling it Crisps
action show.
Well, the best part was Baritza's face was just shocked because he pulled his gun. Danny Bonaducci's face was shocked because he pulled the gun, and I was shocked that he pulled the gun. I was like, "What?"
That's the only autograph I've ever been denied at a con.
Baritza?
I was working at a Wizard World in Toronto one time, and they had Peter Brady there. What's his name? What's his first name? I don't know. But the guy paid Peter Brady was there, and I came up and I had my Chips DVDs I had bought at the DVD stand, and I knew he was in one of the episodes, and I was like, "Hey, I know you guest starred in one of these episodes as a juvenile delinquent. Would you like to sign my Chips DVDs?" And he's like, "Don't bring up cameos. Don't."
I think he actually played John's nephew.
That's what it was. Yeah, he played John's nephew.
Yeah.
The thing about Chips, as much as I love that show, I have some Chips DVD box sets that Mrs. Space Commander got me, and much as I love that show, the thing that cracks me up is that those two guys were meant to be traffic cops.
Yeah. Well, in the first couple of seasons,
they're investigating murders and.
The first couple of seasons, that's all they do is traffic stops. As it gets later, there's a plot against Gacher, 2 plots. Somebody tries to kill him. Yeah. Somebody's harassing them. They become all kinds of investigators.
You got the Ninja episode, and the UFO episode, and the robot episode. It gets a bit crazy.
Yeah. But I love the thing I love most about Chips is at the end they do a freeze frame, and they would go back to it would happen again. They would just pause for a minute.
It's a great show, man.
It's great.
I love it.
It's great. We should all get takeout one night, and we'll do a stream about chips, and we'll call it Fish and Chips, and we'll eat fish.
Nice.
Talk about
I'm off to that. I'm off to that.
I don't think I could do that at 7 in the morning.
Listen, Nate, I need you to believe in something, man.
You're just gonna have to take one for the team, Nate.
You guys would be hanging out, and I would just be off vomiting somewhere.
Well, you can have breakfast.
Yeah, have lox.
Yeah,
lox and bagels. Smoked salmon on your eggs Benny.
Yeah, we'll make some fish fingers,
or just get fish-shaped cereal.
There you go.
There you go.
Let's do this.
Okay, fish and chips. We're marking on the calendar. I love this. All right, but I love it so much that it is now Xazyl's board.
Clear the board and don't quote me for 2.
Don't quote me for 200. One shall stand and one shall fall.
Why throw away your life so recklessly? That's a question you should ask yourself, Megatron, said Optimus Prime.
Exactly, Optimus Prime.
Technically, you said Megatron before you said Optimus Prime.
Technically.
Spacey's playing dirty.
Oh, fair
Technically.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm pulling your leg.
All right, Zays, what you got for me, bud?
Let's go action figure E's for 100, please.
Action figure E's for 100. He owned part of a Slinky. Space Commander.
Egon Spengler.
Egon Spengler.
Oh,
He's straight.
Egon.
I love the thing. One of the things I love about our generation is that it doesn't matter who you meet. If you meet someone our age and you say to them "Do Ray," the other person will always complete it with Egon.
Every time.
I love that.
Can we not talk about Ray? Me and him have had a bit of a falling out.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, check out TJC's gaming stream where he's playing the I would consider the true sequel to Ghostbusters with the video game. Good stuff.
Yes,
and
sir.
Ray Stantz has got a life expectancy of 14 seconds.
Yeah, that's not an exaggeration.
Man down, man down.
Oh no!
So I only just picked it. I picked him up. I turned around. He's like, "Man down." Oh God, honestly.
The purpose of that level is just to pick up Ray.
Spacey, you're bored, buddy.
Let's try Doctor for 400.
Doctor for 400. Despite many gadgets, he always got away. That
There
goes
it is.
to Nate first.
Dr. Claw.
Dr. Claw. So
Nice.
for years, I thought that Dr. Claw was just a hand on a spring. Like I thought that was actually him in the intro. I didn't think that it was a gag. I'm like, oh, he's just a guy, just a hand. I don't know, that's crazy. It's not so intimidating. It's 400 because the points here don't matter. All right. So that goes. The board is yours, Nate.
These figures kick butt for 400.
These figures kick butt for 400. Spring action Kato kick from 1993. Xazyl.
Is it the Flash?
It's not the Flash. Space Commander.
Wouldn't that be Kato from the Green Hornet?
It should be Kato from the Green Hornet, but it's not. It's not Kato from the Green Hornet. Imagine it was a Green Hornet did a Kato kick.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Gazz, who is it, buddy?
I'm gonna say because 1983 is it Robin figure from Batman because he was a sidekick?
It's not Robin from Batman. That's a great guess, though. That's great intuition.
1993.
Yeah, there's no Green Hornet, so who would have a spring action Kato kick? Well, it'd be like a roundhouse, right? A roundhouse, like a Bruce Lee.
Was it a Roadhouse action figure?
Was that?
So I wish it was a Roadhouse action figure, but it's not.
Patrick Swayze. Oh yeah, that'd be sweet. They should add a line for that. I want my Sam Elliott figure.
Yeah,
I'm gonna check the chat. I'm gonna check the chat unless someone else's. So
well, if Hans Chow had a figure, that would be it.
That would be it. It's not Jason from the Power Rangers. Scarlet version 2. Of course, Ken knows his Ninja Force.
Oh, right then.
Well done. Well done.
Here's to you, Ken.
Well done on that one. For some reason, the Ninja Force figures did not register.
They shouldn't. They shouldn't.
Well, I believe Storm Shadow was pretty cool.
Yeah, the Storm Shadow was great. So it is now Gazz's board, I believe, or Nate's board. No, it's It's Nate's board again.
Oh, action figure E's for 300.
Action figure E's for 300. These guys are way cooler than Hydro Vipers. Oh, Space Commander, what do you got there, bud?
I'm going to reuse my guess from earlier and just say eel.
It is the Eels.
I was just going to say everybody.
Everybody, yes.
You know, I've been before every games night. While I'm setting up the space station and getting ready for the show, in the background I have Michael Mercer's History of G.I. Joe playing because I know Action Force, but I'm not quite so up in the G.I. Joe stuff. So I'm like filling the short-term memory with as much G.I. Joe as I can cram in before each show.
I love that.
That's a pro tip for that.
All right, so it's on to Space Commander's board here.
Let's try Doctor for 200.
Doctor for 200. The best cape in all of Cobra. Space Commander.
Dr. Mindbender.
Dr. Mindbender. All right, your board, buddy.
All right, I'm not as confident about the O-ring randos, but let's go for it for 400, please.
400. Mego's response to Kenner's Star Wars. Space Commander.
Was it Black Hole?
It's not Black Hole.
That was Disney, wasn't it?
That was Disney, yeah. This is Migos.
Oh,
Gazz.
I'm just thinking of a guess here. Buck Rogers.
Buck Rogers.
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
Way to go, Buck.
All right, and the last question, O-ring randos for 300. This line was Matchbox attempts at O-rings figures. This line was Matchboxes. Gaz, what do you have for me?
I'm gonna Robotech.
It is Robotech.
Ooh.
Nice.
Well done, Gaz.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right,
I don't remember cars being included.
Well, I just thinking that was a complete guess because that's the only line that I knew that Matchbox actually made figures for. Well, didn't they do Voltron as well?
They did but they didn't do any figures when they did Voltron. They just did the robot.
The robot, yeah, okay.
Panache Place did the figures, and yeah.
Because the Robotech had those. The Veritex couldn't transform because they didn't have.
Hey, Pericles, how are you,
buddy?
buddy? It's been a while, Pericles, since we've done one, but we're back. We're relaunching as Xazyl's Clubhouse, but the good news is that everybody's going to be invited to the Clubhouse. If you've got an idea for a show, Pericles, we'd love to have you on. If we could get Pericles on one of these. And that's extended to everybody in the chat. If anybody wants to jump on to a Clubhouse and they have an idea for a show, then please hit me up. That's what we're all about here. We're just hanging out, doing some fun stuff. You've got a fun idea for a show, come on over.
I like Pericles' comment, though. How Transformers did I not know this was happening tonight?
Yeah. How Transformers?
Exactly.
Well, Adam tallies the points. I'll just remind Todd there is a Voltron video coming up, but we should get together and do a Robotech show.
Oh yeah.
Compare different country amusement parks. That would be a fun show, Cindy. If that's an idea for a show you'd like to do, I'd love to sit down and chat about that.
Teach, we could take them to the pleasure beach and show them the snails.
Yeah, they're still there. They haven't changed since they first
I'm
built them.
intrigued.
Ken, we should connect and do a show about Delta 17. You want to maybe do a Clubhouse show about that? We'd love to have you on the show. I know Crash was up there a moment ago. Crash, I think you missed the comment where I addressed you and said that if you want to have a show, come on and we'll chat it out. Same goes to Kelly, obviously, who came in with the Christopher Knight answer. That's a trivia point for you.
Yep. All right, so here's the final tallies here, boys. TJC got 200 well-deserved points.
All right, TJ.
Nate got 900 well-deserved points.
Nate.
There you go.
Space Commander got 2,200 points.
All right, Spacey.
Xazyl Logan Phoenix.
Yeah, me.
Got 2,300 points.
Xazyl.
There you go.
And none of those were from the answer, is it the Flash?
No, the Flash got him as a negative 1,000
It
points.
should have been.
And-
It should have been.
Gazz,
Me?
2,601 points.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your champion. The Godzilla.
You have a new champion.
Thank
It's that
you.
1 point that does it.
Right there.
Thank
Living
you. You know what it
legend right
was? It was the Xazyl refused to answer Megaforce, and
So,
that put
Zaze,
me over the edge.
this is what I think we should do. Instead of giving out prizes and shipping them all around the world,
Yeah.
I think we need to make up a digital title belt, and then you just put
Yes.
it above the box of the winner next time we do it.
Excellent.
So reigning
do
defending
that.
champion, and then we just put people around.
So I do want to acknowledge, though, that previously Adam did donate prizes to the games nights. And so thank you for doing that and sending them all over the world. I think Space Commander got most of them, if not all of them. But now we're playing purely for fun. We're all about just hanging out and having fun. And I also
in a digital championship belt, which will be revealed later on.
Yeah. Fandom Power podcast also loves Robotech, so there must be a Robotech show coming up. Surely, jump on board
with Wes on it. There you go.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think
I love
Secret
that.
Galaxy just put out a well, not a collaboration, but all their videos about Robotech in like
they
one
did. Yeah,
big
the
video,
collection,
right?
yeah.
The complete
Yeah,
history.
it's a big. They do a lot.
Ken.
Ken, I already have a belt. Well, I've got two, Ken. I've got two on my wall right now. Okay, 2 belts.
Hey, I got to hold the world's best belt at the Sarge's house. Okay,
Yeah.
Who
You got it from Kmart. It was like a leather.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
From Facebook. That's Zuckerberg right there, wishing us a New Year. Happy New Year.
Nice. Thanks.
See, there you
Thanks,
go. You've already got Zuckerberg on your subs list. What more can you ask for? There you go.
Amazing. All right, so Gaz, we'll work out how to put the title belt on for the next game tonight. Carry the new champion, dethroning Space Commander. Well played.
Well, I just think we take your background and we put a belt in the top middle, and whoever the champion is gets that spot.
Perfect. Oh yeah. So you can't really see it now, but the background image currently has a bunch of legends on there. But the if you're on a show, we'll come up with your own cartoon image on that too. It's going to be fun, good fun stuff. But yeah, we'll put an image of what is it saying?
It says La Dama del Lago because this is the Italian release, but it's actually Lady in the Lake. Sorry, starring Robert Montgomery, which is a great film. Last Christmas we talked about Christmas movies, and I forgot to mention this one. It's one of my favorites. And as a fan of the old black and white noir films,
oh yes,
the 1930s and 40s. So Gaz is my fellow black and white fan. So there's no one more deserving of this week's belt this month's belt than my homeboy Gaz. Well done, mate.
Nice.
Thank you, Spacey. Thank you very much, Spacey.
All right, so for this one, we're going to divide you guys into teams.
Yep.
And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it's going to be the champs versus the rest. So Gaz and Spacey, you guys are going to be a team. And you're going to take on Xazyl, TJC, and Nate.
Oh, it's a 3-5.
All right. That's what's going to happen. And we're going to have the everybody has a price game. Now these are all taken right from Facebook Marketplace around where I live. So these are all real things.
How are you, Blues?
Hey, Blues.
Hey,
And
Blues.
so this has become, I think, my favorite game. This is just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it's funny to see you guys trying to convert to Canadian and on the secondary market at the same time.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on. Do you want, before we go in there, do you want a current status of the Canadian dollar?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Okay. What is the exchange rate right now? Just
I
finding
don't
that.
remember this game at all. I think we might be in trouble.
I think we played it once.
Oh, for those that were wondering, Ryan's son was in a bowling tournament.
Ooh.
So I hope he did well.
How did you get on?
For a perfect game.
I hope you get any bowling game can be a perfect game if you have onion rings.
That's right.
So right now, right now, the Canadian dollar is worth 75 cents American. So it's a pretty easy conversion. It's 3/4, and that's kind of the conversion. So just whatever you're thinking about in American dollars, but add 25%. Yeah. See, thank you, Ken.
What the hell is a dollar?
Well, it's like an imperial credit, but it spends everywhere. Okay.
It's like an imperial credit.
Everybody has a price. Okay, so here's my cell phone, and I did all my searching on my cell phone, and we're going to say, Gazz and Xazyl, you guys are both going to take a guess at what is my current fictional cell phone background. Whoever is closest to the guess of my background wallpaper, you will get to go first.
Do I have to buzz for this one, or
no, just tell me, Xazyl? You tell me what you think my background is, and Gazz,
okay.
you tell me what you think it is. Whoever's closest gets the first guess.
All right, Gazz, you go first.
No, you go first.
All right, I think that your background image is a picture of a space commander with a big smile on his face. Big smiley space commander.
Big smiling space commander.
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
Well, that's probably the top pick, I would think.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with Voltron.
Okay, so it's either Space Commander smiling or my new pup, says Kimberly. Well, Casey didn't make the phone this time. It's this fellow who is a G.I. Joe who's seen some better days. But I think that's closer to Space Commander than it is Voltron. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, I agree.
You just look at it, you go, you weren't there, man.
Yeah,
you
he's
weren't
like,
there.
They were everywhere. What you also can't see in this picture is the top of his head is completely bald as well. So it kind of looks like Sikowitz.
I still have most of my hair, okay?
Okay, so Gazz and Xazyl, Xazyl, TJC, and Nate, you guys are going to get the first crack at the first one. Okay. And so the first item I found on my phone was this. It's hilarious because it's just a pair of boots, but the guy said Das Boots. Yeah. And I think it's great. And if you look at the description, it says, we knew Schitkikar. I'm not sure what that translates to out of German, but it's a very funny thing for him to put in the description. So this is just a pair of army boots that unlike Sarge would wear. And so what do you think these Das Boots are worth, guys?
Das Boots. Nate, TJC.
10 bucks.
10 Canadian bucks. What do you reckon, Nate?
Yeah, tenner.
Let's start. We're going to put down a tenner on those. Sorry, not those boots. Sorry, Das Boots.
You put down a tenner on Das Boots. All right, Gazz and Spacey, what do you think these boots are worth?
Well, I believe this game is played where the closest, right? Whoever's the closest. What do you think we just say at 20?
Yeah, sure.
We'll go 20.
All right, so you got a tenner.
I'm having to convert the money again to get even close. So I'll just go with whatever Gaz says.
Yeah. And they are actually worth a tenner.
Hey!
Nice. Good one.
Well done, lads.
You guys get that. So what happens is the winner gets the monetary value of the item added to their score. So we're going to see which team earns the most money.
Thanks, Jimbo. Jim saying, I'm glad Xazyl and crew are bringing us more in 24. I appreciate that, buddy. I will be reaching out to you to have you on the Clubhouse as well, so keep an eye out for an invitation. If you haven't heard from me yet, I apologize. You will hear from me. I sincerely promise you that. So
all right,
invites are coming soon.
Gazz and Spacey, you guys get the first crack at this next one. And it is a vintage toy, is all the description was. It was a vintage toy, and it looks to be a camel. So I don't know how you would search for this other than vintage toy, and it's a camel. It's good for Wednesdays because that's hump day. What do you guys saying this camel is worth? This vintage toy camel. What do you guys say?
Is there any more information on this vintage toy?
No, it says it's from the 1930s.
Pretty good shape.
Several more available.
Good shape.
Look at that camel toe.
I knew that was coming.
What do you think, Spacey?
No idea. I was thinking like a tenner, but then when they said 1930s, I'm thinking, does that in the seller's mind, does that make it worth more?
I think everything in the seller's mind makes it worth more.
Okay, so let's go for a lot more than tenner.
You didn't go for $12.
The ghost
Yeah,
of
why
that
not?
was the camel.
It would be inappropriate if Nate did not buy this for his wife.
Yeah. Buy
You
it.
say you want to say like 100 Canadian? 100 Canadian?
100 Canadian dollars, guys. All right.
I have no idea. Let's go for it.
100 Canadian dollars is what Gaz says. What does TJC, Nate, and Xazyl say?
$28.
It's a very specific guess, TJC.
That is very. That is so
Did you just
specific.
look this up on Gaggle? Is that what you did?
No, I just tapped Adam's phone.
That's very specific. What do you reckon, Nate?
Yeah, 28's fine with me.
Yeah, I think that is such a specific number. It would be foolish not to say $28. It's probably $2,800. But
All right, so we got $100 and $28, and the actual price for this camel is 75 bones.
So is it closest without going over?
No, it's just closest. It's just closest.
Well done, lads.
So Gaz and Spacey get 75 bones for that one.
Thank
All
you.
right, Xazyl and Nate and TJC, you guys are up next, and this is the next item. A 1999 Superheroes Hasbro Joker. I just want to say this is the worst Joker figure ever. Hasbro was doing a terrible job at figures this time. His articulation in his legs is different for both legs. He's out of proportion. He looks awful. These were terrible figures. However, that does not affect what the price is. What do you guys say for this superheroes?
So just to clarify then, Adam, you really like this figure? Is that what you're telling us?
Yeah, I definitely got to have it. I think.
One stop Christmas shop. Is that what it says?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's for Christmas, they've overpriced it. I reckon. I reckon we're looking at a ridiculously priced $150.
$150. You guys agree with that number there, Nate and TJC?
Well, action figures more into that than I am, so obviously, yeah, I'll go with them.
All right.
Weird, fantastic toy adventures. How are you, buddy?
Hey, we're fantastic. All right, so the $150 from Xazyl and his team. Gaz, what are you guys saying?
I'm thinking like 50.
Yeah, I think lower.
Yeah.
I think lower.
Okay.
So
So 150 versus 50 is what we're saying?
Do you want to go with 50 or do you want to go a different amount?
No, that's fine. Let's go with that.
All right, we'll go with
150 versus 50. The price is 45. 45.
Sorry,
Very
guys.
close.
I was way off. My
Pretty
apologies.
close there, guys. And I will say 45 for this figure is the wrong amount. It is. Do not pay that for this figure.
It's like $5, right?
It's like $5, baby. If
I
that,
was
and
way
then
off.
$5, and you give it to someone you don't super like. Okay.
150 Australian dollars, which is worth maybe about 10 Canadian.
Right. All right. So next up, Gaz and Spacey, you guys are first on this one. This is the number here. It's a 1999 Hasbro G.I. Joe grenade thrower. His name is Grenade Thrower. That's all I know.
A lot of thought went into that one.
His parents were confident when they got him Christmas.
Yeah.
They were confident what his career was going to be.
Yeah.
So we're talking a 12-inch Joe on card. 1999. I don't know how
I think that'd
super
be worth a
popular.
bit.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're as worth. I don't know. Maybe they are. What do you think?
Was it like a new mold, or was it like based on the '60s mold?
I think they're based off the '60s mold.
I think there's a different new head mold, but essentially that same.
Did they have the flocked hair back then, or is it no?
Yeah, they
I
had
think
the
the flocked hair. Yeah, flocked hair. I don't know. What do you think? 85.
Yeah.
All right. 85 from Gaz and Spacey. What are you saying, Xazyl and Nate and TJC?
60.
I reckon this is a $25 figure.
$25.
But
25.
TJC, you're saying 50?
Yeah, I'd say 50, 60, something like that. Yeah, I mean, just a guess.
All right,
Why don't we
Nate.
just say
Final
50?
All right,
50.
So 50 is
So 85 and 50, and the price is 60. So you guys just squeaked in there.
I didn't think you could hear that.
Got to listen to Teach. He knows.
It's kind of hard with G.I. Joe, right? Because anything with G.I. Joe seems to be going like up in price.
Yeah,
true.
TJ knows 1999 G.I. Joe 12-inch figures.
That's a new show. TJ knows.
Yeah.
TJ.
It won't be very long. There won't be anything in it.
All right. Xazyl, TJC, Nate, what do you guys pay for this Hasbro Yokozuna figure?
They made a figure of me. Jeez.
I was saying the same thing about myself.
Xazyl, you know the
I reckon this is a $15. This is a $15 buy. What do you guys reckon?
Yeah, go with that.
Yeah.
All right, $15 for Xazyl and the crew. What are you guys saying, Spacey and Gazz?
What do you can here?
Uncarded.
Uncarded.
What'd they say? What was the price they had?
They said 15.
Said 15. Yeah.
$15. I don't know, man. I'm thinking lower, but maybe it's a little higher.
Lower. Maybe just a little lower, perhaps.
Let's go with tenner.
Okay, so we got a tenner from those guys and a 15.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Do you agree with that, Spacey, first of all?
Let's go with 11.
I like 11. 11's good.
All right, so we got 15 and 11.
Yeah.
And the price on this bad boy is 100, marked down from 110.
Woo!
Oh, I was
Is
way
that
up.
price by weight or something?
Yeah.
What?
I think it's because his pants are red and black as opposed to white and black. He's like a variant, I think. I could be wrong on that.
So he's not made of platinum or something then?
No, he's not made of platinum. He's not worth his weight in sushi. All right, so now up next we have Gazz and Spacey. What do you guys pay for this little number here? Vintage G.I. Joe, great condition.
Yeah, that's not going to be cheap, guys.
Got the file card.
Like 150.
I'll say this. The chest plate is a repro.
Okay.
The card is an international version too.
$100. I think
yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay, Spacey and Spacey and Gazz are saying $100, and Nate and
I switched sides halfway through.
Yeah, and Nate, TJC, and Xazyl. What do you guys say?
I think it's higher than 100.
125.
Well, if we were going to be jerks, we'd go 101. But I reckon it probably is closer to 125. What do you reckon, Tej?
100. Yeah, I'd say yeah, that'll do. Yeah, as long as it's above that.
125. Okay, we're going to put 125. If we're all in agreement.
Yeah.
It's 100 and 145, and the answer is 90 bones.
Oh, okay.
It's that repro chess piece, right?
Yep.
Repro chess piece.
Just brings it down slightly.
All right.
It's just a sticker, people.
Yes, I love you.
Yeah. I love you too, man.
All right, Zay, TJC, and Nate, what are you guys paying for this little number? It's a Sergeant Slaughter wrestling card.
Yeah.
There's nothing on the back. It's just blank on the back, and the front has Sarge, and he's bleeding.
Bloody hell.
Wow.
That's
a legit card?
It's a legit card.
Wow.
Priceless.
Card number 13.
Kelly, if you're still in the audience, does your dad have this?
Does he want it? I can pick it up.
Does he want it?
Is he going up against Pat Patterson?
I don't know if that's. I can't guarantee, but he might. Maybe.
Whose hand is that? Is that Pat Patterson's hand?
Yeah, I think it's Patty Pat's hand.
Yeah, Patty Palm. I'm gonna say. I hate to say it, but I reckon. Blank on the
Kelly says the same. Priceless. There you go.
Yeah, priceless. Good. I'm gonna say. Do you guys like? I want to say. I think this one's gonna be low. Like I'm thinking, like maybe $3. What do you guys reckon? You want to?
Yeah.
Is that too low?
I don't know. 3 sounds fine to me.
$3.
$3.
$3.
Spacey and Gazz, what are you guys saying?
Let's play this smart, Spacey. What do you think? $5?
Yeah, sure.
$5 versus $3, and the answer is tenner. It's a $10.
It's a tenner.
The second question I have though is Xazyl, do you want that? Let me grab that for you.
Yeah,
I can go pick it up for you tomorrow, buddy.
that's a bargain.
It's a bargain in any deal.
For a
Gotta have
priceless card.
Is it? Wait, hold on. Is it a WWF card or is it?
No, it's an AWA card, I believe.
Okay.
Oh well, it's definitely not Pat Patterson then.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that match was in WWF, right?
Yeah. All right. So, Gazz, Spacey, what are you guys paying for this? It's a Star Trek Deep Space Nine Quark carded figure.
Everyone sign it.
Everyone sign it.
Do it, Ron Con 24.
It's going to be the Roncon 24's take-home bag's going to have repros of that card.
Yeah.
It's Quark, my least favorite character on that show.
What?
No, it wasn't Quark. Quark was the guy who owned the bar, right?
Yeah.
It was his
Yeah.
brother that I didn't like.
Rom, you didn't like Rom?
No, I thought it was annoying.
That's funny because they're showing this on UK TV at the moment at tea time, and Mrs. Space Commander and I will sometimes have it on our satellite channel up in space, watching UK TV at tea time.
Right.
And they recently did the episode where Cisco he kind of inhabits the life of a writer. I think he was in the 1940s or 50s or something. And Armin Shimmerman, who plays Quark, is in that episode, but not playing Quark. He's in it playing a human character. And I pointed out to Mrs. Space Commander, I said, he looks exactly the same in the makeup. And the funny thing is, he was also in an episode of Alien Nation playing one of the newcomers, and he looks exactly the same in Alien Nation as well. So what a great actor. What a great actor.
All right.
Having
What are
said all that,
you paying for this, boys?
How much is it worth?
Well,
you said
we just learned that
Sorry,
this one figure can play 3 different characters because it looks exactly the same. So whatever your original number was, just triple it.
No, but they're not thinking that way. They're thinking it's Quark on a card. So, 93 Quark on a card. You know, they just don't sell too much. I see them in my vintage shop, and they're still in the pegs. So, I don't know. 25.
Yeah.
All right. 25 is a good guess.
25
Xazyl
strips of platinum.
25 of
25 bricks of gold.
What's your opinion on this comment, Spacey? I was going to mention you said Cisco earlier. Other than having the thumb song stuck in there, what's your do you reckon best captain?
Best captain. I'm torn between Kirk and Picard.
I think Cisco's I think he's a fantastic captain.
He is.
But I can remember when there was only one Star Trek. You know, to me, from my perspective, all these other characters are all Johnny Come Latelys. You know,
Right.
even though we're talking like Next Generation, like 40 years ago, they're still just who are these new guys?
Just fan fiction.
Yeah,
It's-
I'm gonna dare to say Riker.
Ooh.
But I want to
Okay.
say, if you go back and watch the first episode of Deep Space Nine, when maybe the Next Generation was at its most beloved, like people loved that show.
Yeah.
To have Cisco hate Picard as his first like introduction to the character, you're like, I
Yeah,
don't like this guy at all. Like, come
I mean,
on.
there was a good reason
Boy.
for it too, right?
Yeah. So
So
25.
25. Okay, what do you guys reckon? More or less?
I'd say 20.
What did they guess?
I guess 25.
This is coming from the same one-stop Christmas shop. So, All right, I'm happy to go for 25 bones. I'm down for 25 bones.
So no, Gazz and Spacey guess 25. You also can't guess 25.
Yeah, but I agree.
I said 20.
So 20 it is.
20 and 25, and the answer is 35.
Oh,
Gazz and Spacey get that 25 added to their total here.
I can see why you're still in that shop near you, Gaz.
All right. So then this goes over to Xazyl and TJC and Nate, the retro tinker himself. What are you guys paying for this gold? 2 identical Indiana Jones figures.
Well, I reckon probably $40.
Yeah, right there in the description. All right, so we'll pass this one by. The question was, what do you pay for this bad boy? This bad boy is the next one. This is a McFarlane movie maniac Jaws figure. It was in the description, guys. It was in the description. I made an error, and I'd like to not focus on it, please.
Man,
we want to highlight.
Okay, so this is a little McFarlane statue-y kind of thing. The Jaws movie maniacs.
Is this one $325?
That's a cool set.
Oh, they keep putting him in the description. I apologize. I missed that.
That's a win for us. I'll have it.
Yeah, 325.
Okay, look at this. I keep messing up here.
Does that actually have Jaws eating Quint?
It's got a little thing you can put in there. You can put a little canister in his mouth. All right, we'll try this one more time and see if we can't. If I'm not just wrecking the entire game. Here we go.
There we go.
A carded He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Stondar figure. Nate, Xazyl, TJC, what do you guys pay for this bad boy?
This is your wheelhouse, guys.
I'm thinking 300 bones.
Yeah, might as well.
All right, 300 bones.
It is still carded, and it's a crazy price for a vintage figure, but I reckon it's high.
All right, 300 from those guys. You guys agree with that, Nate and TJ?
Yeah.
I reckon you're high.
All right. What do you guys think it is, Gazz and Spacey?
I'm not too familiar with Motu, so Spacey, what do you think?
I'm not sure because Stondar was one of the later ones. Was he like rarer than the others, or?
No idea.
I think he's equally as rare as Rock On.
What would they say? What was their price?
300.
300. 125.
I reckon a bit lower.
You think 125? I think it's maybe even lower than that. No,
you could say $299 and still win it if it's lower than 300.
Let's go with the. I don't know. What do you think? 175.
Yeah, sure. We'll do that.
Okay, 175.
For this counterfeit rock lord, let's go 175.
And the answer is 300.
Wow.
There you go.
Nailed it.
That's a lot.
300 for that.
Yeah, 300 for that.
Nice.
That's why when you were like, I think it's less than 125. I'm like, if it was less than 125, I'd probably buy it. All right, so now this goes back to Gazz and Spacey. What are you guys paying for this little sweetheart?
Oh,
Mass Crusade.
Hey, let me just check the description.
Yeah. Have a quick read.
Yeah, he comes with Matt Tracker.
Oh, that's got to be.
Does Matt Tracker have his mask?
No, it doesn't have his mask, and there's no bombs.
Well, it says complete mask vintage Kenner toy with action figure.
Oh,
that would be
maybe
complete.
If it says complete, yeah, maybe it's all there.
Does it have the wheels on it, or are they like rotted off?
No, they're good. They're good wheels. Complete Thunderhawk vintage toy from Kenner.
You think it might be broken though because the back things popped up, the fins popped up, and the bumper looks like it's popped up. But all right. I've been looking to get one of these, and
Same.
I passed on one that was like less than $100, and now I regret not buying it. So these things are always like $150, $200. I don't want to go too high, but 175.
Why not?
All right, 175 from the good guys. And what do you say, Xazyl, TJC, and Nate?
From the bad guys.
Bad guys.
Bad
Black
guys.
Guys.
Well, that mask has really gone up in price. Not as much as Dino Riders, but I don't know if it's over 175 though. What do you guys reckon?
150.
Tej?
Yeah, I'd say about 150.
Rolando, how are you, Rolando?
Orlando.
So we got 175 versus 150. And the answer in Canadian dollars is an astonishing 130.
Oh,
130.
Nice.
Cool.
And that's Canadian dollars, guys. That's probably about $90 American.
bargain.
Throwing it out there, buddy.
In other words, Gazz, do you want it?
Send in the link.
Send them the link. All right, next up we have a Kenner 1979 Alien. And so Xazyl, Nate, and TJC, what do you guys give me for this bad boy?
Wow.
I reckon 200 for an Alien from 1979 in its box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
200. Okay, 200 from those boys. What are you guys saying?
These were recalled from shelves, if I remember.
Yeah.
Rated R.
You guys said $200, huh?
200 buckaroos.
I'm like,
In the box.
probably
Dollar
more.
reviews.
In the box, in package. It's not like just thrown in the box, right? It's actually just like secure in the box, right?
Open it up, Adam. Open the box.
Open and check it out.
Well, no, I'm just wondering if they just threw it in the box, right?
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. It looks like it's secured in the box.
Oh, wait, it's missing some stuff on it.
$200
Oh, it's missing the cellophane window.
and 1
on the front.
cent.
$200 and 1 cent. Yeah, I like that one. Go with that.
No, I was kidding. I was kidding.
No, all right. Yeah, he's kidding. Because I'm thinking I think it's up there, right?
It's actually $199.99.
That's right. Retail pricing.
What do you think?
I think maybe a bit higher.
You want to go like 253?
Yeah, why not?
Which one?
Might be way off base, but you know.
$253. Canadian buckaroos.
Okay, so we'll go 200 and 250 is what we're saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, the actual asking price is $600.
Oh, jeez, man. Why would you pay
Spacey, you are right to aim high.
Why would you pay $600 for that?
That's one of those toys where it's not a part of a line. It's just like one thing that has become myth.
Yeah.
One and
Because
done.
it's recalled, and it's you own that, and you own like the whole story, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what they're thinking there. But
Yeah.
Gazz and Spacey, you guys are gonna get first crack at this little sweetheart. Look at this. Look at this.
Wow.
Oh,
Except for the blank, it's the entire Dick Tracy line. Both
That
cars,
was my
every
first
accessory,
question.
every figure.
Does include the blank.
No blank. No blank.
plus the cars.
Both cars, 14 action
Brand new
figures,
box.
45 accessories, and the police car has been sealed and never opened.
Ooh. He's going for pretty penny, right?
Yeah, there's some money's worth there, I reckon.
I don't know, man. What do you think?
I
Think
think it's a fair big chunk of change.
500?
Yeah.
You going
Let's go for
$500?
that.
All right, 500.
Okay,
I'm
500
gonna say-
Gazz and
I'm
Spacey.
going to say that
What are you guys saying?
there's no way that this is $500 or less. I just can't. I reckon it's higher than 5.
600.
Yeah, 6.
I mean, that sealed car alone, right?
I
600.
reckon it's probably. I will say 600, but I would not be surprised if this is in the thousands.
All right, so we've got
Bearing in mind
500 from
it's
Gazz and
Facebook
Spacey.
pricing.
and 600 from Nate, TJC, and Xazyl. The asking price in Canadian dollars is, ladies and gentlemen, $390. $390.
Bargain.
That's like practically a steal.
Did you buy it, Adam?
So I would be tempted if I didn't own all of it already.
Oh, Adam's been momentarily possessed by Ken.
I've been championing Dick Tracy toys for so long. So funny story, whenever I see a Dick Tracy for like $1 in a bin, I just buy it because I'm like, I can't leave it behind. So this year in my Christmas stocking, Father Christmas through my children left a Dick Tracy in there because they're like, you never leave one behind, Dad. You can't send it to Dick Tracy.
So the blank is what, like a mythical character?
Yeah, blank's $1,000 any day you look at it.
Just because it's rare, because of the rare.
Yeah,
they didn't make as many.
Well, they didn't let them release them. Disney said you can't release those because it spoils the movie. So then they had all the blank figures, and then because it wasn't renewed for a second wave, they just shipped all the blanks actually to JCPenney in Canada.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So there you go. Okay, so now Xazyl, TJC, Nate, what are you guys paying for Jurassic Park Alan Grant in package?
I loved this line. Such a great action figure line.
I'd buy this if I didn't have them all already.
I reckon this is another tenner.
A tenner for you guys? What, you guys agree with that, Nate and Tia?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so we got a quick tenner from those guys. Spacey, Gazz, what are you guys saying?
It comes with a free pterodactyl.
How are you, Johnny?
That's a bonus.
That's a bonus.
They
This
said
is
a
the best
tenner.
pronunciation of pterodactyl.
That is, the best one. Yeah.
Can you say it again, Spacey?
I'm not performing seal.
Do it. Earn yourself a fish biscuit.
I'm gonna say like $5.
Yeah,
but I'm not sure if that's it. That guy looks like a cowboy.
So a $5 and a $10. And I just want to say, when Xazyl spent his legendary week in Canada, and we went for ice cream, and he ordered a medium banana, the ice cream guy was like, "Say that again." And Xazyl said, "Banana." He goes, "No, the whole sentence." He's like, "I'd like a medium banana." He goes, "I love your accent." And I was like, "I don't want ice cream anymore. I just want to go home. I need an adult. I don't enjoy this anymore."
It's so hot and steamy there that the ice cream melted.
Yeah, it is $80 for this bad boy.
Oh,
woo.
Wow.
So
how the hell do you guys say pterodactyl then?
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl. Yeah, same as you.
Yeah, same.
Pterodactyly do.
Is it?
Pterodactyly do. I love it.
Now, is it
We
a
call them
pterodactyl
things
or
seagulls around here.
seagulls? Is that a pterodactyl or is it a pterodon?
That's a flying chiswazzer, mate.
Yeah. Oh, that's just Harry.
Ice cream and a phone number.
I didn't get the phone number, but I did get the ice cream, and I'll never be able to hear the sentence "medium banana" the same way without thinking of that.
We also need to find the ice cream as well. Like they were like, we went to the store and we're like, "Do you sell ice cream?" She's like, "Yeah, you got to find it."
Yeah, it was a
like look around for it was like a secret door. Anyways,
that's customer service right there.
We're all going to go there for ice cream at RonCon, so that's part of the package deal. Is a trip to the ice cream place. All right, so Gazz and Spacey, what are you guys willing to pay on Facebook Marketplace for vintage? Oh, never mind, that has the price in it. Okay, for a Street Fighter lot. There's 3 of these Jean-Claude Van Damme figures. There's the Snow one. There's the Night Force one, and there's the Sonic Boom one. So 3 Jean-Claude Van Damme G.I. Joe carded figures. What are you paying for them?
Is it all Blizzard, just different colors?
No, they're all like this equivalent of a repaint of a Joe.
Now, Spacey, you might recognize the head of this character as the Bulldog from the Slaughterhouse Wrestling Championship.
Oh, well, considering the cachet of the voice actor who plays that character,
Yeah,
this is going to be worth a fortune.
I do think this is great though. That this head looks nothing like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, worked well for the Bulldog though. Who's picking?
Sure.
Who's picking price first?
We are.
I believe it is Gazz and Spacey.
Gazz and Spice.
Gazz and
Let's see.
Spacey.
So there's
Gazz and
3 of
Spice.
them all on
Yeah.
card.
And I think they all had an action feature. I think.
No, I don't think that's an
So they
I
have
think
like
that's just a
shooting
standard
rockets
Joe.
and missiles and things.
Right.
It's just a standard Joe.
One has the Eco Warriors water gun.
Mm.
Oh
Arms
wait.
Message apologizes for not making it, but they had power issues, so they've gone out for dinner because they can't cook at home. But I hope you get your power back, Hans, before the fridge defrosts.
Yep.
I don't know. Let's see. Maybe what, $20? I don't even know what Street Fighter would go for. I would want the Blizzard figure so they can replace my Blizzard figure.
Would it be
I don't know.
Is it worth more
One
being
cent.
on the actor, or would it be worth more if it was based on the actual video game character?
This movie bombed, right? It wasn't great, but it wasn't that bad. But I know a lot of people would get into Street Fighter stuff so they can replace some of the Joe stuff, like the Dragonfly. A little more greener, right?
Ah.
I'm gonna say like for all 3, right? Maybe like 50. What do you think?
Yeah, why not?
All right, 50 for all 3. Xazyl, TJC, Nate, what are you guys saying for 3 carded Jean-Claude Van Damme Street Fighter figures?
I was thinking
I reckon they're probably going to be $20 a pop, making 3 for 60 with a if my math is correct.
Yeah, go for that. 60.
60.
Okay, so we got 50 and 60, and the price is 75. Woo! So that goes to
All right.
Xazyl, Nate, and TJC.
Can you divide that by 3?
Okay, so Nate, Xazyl, 25. You guys are up next. What do you pay for this bad boy? It's an original 1970s Mego Batman and Robin 8-inch action figure. It's a Robin with cape and gloves.
So when I went to Adam's local, well, it wasn't local, but when we went on a road trip to one of the best toy stores I've ever been to, where we got the epic Ron story. I actually saw one of these in the glass cabinet, and I was like, "Oh man, Spacey would love this." And then Adam's like, "Oh, it's missing this, and it's missing this, and it's missing this." And I was like, "Oh, I wonder how much it is." And I looked around. I went around to the area where you're not allowed to look, to see what the price tag was on the back of it, and it was like $250 or something dumb like that. Yeah. So I'm going to say $250 or something dumb like that.
Okay.
Fine.
But what do you guys reckon, Nate?
Yeah, I imagine the gloves would be something that's usually lost. So
yeah, I was going to say having the extra gloves and that with it. Yeah,
they're awful. So mine doesn't have the gloves because I think the gloves are stupid. But I made them shoes for them.
Nice.
The gloves are like oven mitts, aren't they?
They look like oven mitts. They're terrible.
Someone has
my Batman has gloves
out of the oven.
So here's what the gloves look like for Batman.
Oh, hang on, let me. Whoop.
So they look like that.
Perfect. That's for fighting crime.
It's ridiculous, is what it is. It wasn't telling
We're taking you in, Joker, but I don't want to touch you.
That's right.
Let me get these cookies out of the bat oven.
You're taking cookies out of Beethoven?
The Batmobile's got an easy bake oven in the glove box.
That's right.
Ironically, where they should be putting their gloves, but
Oh. Okay, Gazz and Spacey, I think your pick is it?
Right. So sale flippers. Okay, so you guys said $250 or something stupid like that. And what are Gazz and Spacey saying?
What do you think, Spacey?
I'm not sure because these weren't big where I grew up in the UK, so I picked up one of these secondhand for like a few quid. So I guess it just depends. Well, these are in Canada, aren't they? So I guess that depends on where you are in the world.
So what's a few quid in Canadian buckaroos?
I think
$1 million.
I think £1 is worth about 1.6 million Canadian dollars.
I don't think that's 1.6 Canadian dollars. 1.6 million.
What do you
Oh,
think?
1.5 and a half.
Like they said, like 250 or something stupid like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, 50 Canadian, maybe 75.
Go on, eh?
What do you think?
Yeah.
Something like that.
What do you want? 75?
Sure.
Let's go 75.
Is Adam stuck?
They've cut them down to the fact you took their Wi-Fi, Adam.
I like that he's stuck in the most friendliest pose ever.
It's Canadian.
Yeah.
Canadian
You're
freeze.
saying 75?
There
75.
is.
No, I'm not stuck. Am I back?
Yeah,
yet?
you're frozen. You're just coming back. There you go. Now you're back.
He's back.
Okay. And the answer is $230.
See,
Wow.
that's what I'm saying.
A lot.
Crazy money. Crazy money.
You're right. A few quid is a lot of money over there.
Listen to Spacey. He knows what he's on about.
Well, I don't know.
All
man.
right,
I don't know.
we've got two more left, folks. Two more left.
Before
Okay.
we
So this
jump
one-
on, I just want to quickly. I've been meaning to mention this because I think it was on one of the Mo Tuesday live streams. You and Adam, you and Xazyl were talking. You mentioned Xazyl said just now in the previous round. He said the word math, and you mentioned that you found it interesting that in some countries we pluralize it and say maths. And
Right.
I wanted to just explain quickly. It's not pluralizing maths. It's a contraction of the word mathematics.
I
That's
just,
what
Okay.
it's
yeah,
math.
yeah, I just thought there was more than one math.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Nate.
Yeah, but math is the short version of mathematic.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the origin of that.
Well,
Okay,
Spacey,
well-
we actually, when I grew up, we were calling it maths as well. But I've watched too much American television, and now I'm indoctrinated.
It just
don't
adds
watch
up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's
does
it.
add up. Just don't watch anything from the BBC for crying out loud.
Roger that. Don't look up BBC either. That's a whole different thing on Google.
Wow.
Next. All right,
Yeah.
we've got two more.
We're past the watershed. We're all
Yeah.
Two left. So this one goes to Spacey and Gazz first. It's that Brainiac figure with the computer kick we talked about.
Nice.
Vintage superpowers figure, Kenner, rare, hard to find, in a pretty damaged box.
The card's a little battered, yeah, but the figure is intact.
Yeah, and he is one of the hardest to find intact because the ones that are open, his arms are always broken off because of that kicking action.
Well, all right. So I'm just gonna say, y'all know that I like Megaforce, right? And I was looking for Megaforce stuff, and the only stuff they have out for toys wise are like little Hot Wheel cars.
Right.
And there's a Bronco, just a red and white Bronco. That was put under that moniker on the Megaforce, and I've seen them completely destroyed, and people asking like 150 for it, and that's not even on card. And if that's rare, and I know how massively popular this line is with a lot of people, I mean, to the point where McFarlane comes out with a whole new line of these kind of characters. So of these kind of figures. So
Right.
this has got to be up there. It's got to be up there. But I just don't know how far up there.
How high up there is it?
Yeah, I think we're going to take a leap here, and I'm going to be like, if you disagree, Spacey, just say so. I'm going to be like, it's got to be like 550.
I disagree. No, I'm
Okay,
only
cool. No. I was. That's what I'm thinking. I could be completely
Go for
wrong.
it.
I had no idea.
Go for it.
550.
550? Yeah, let's do it.
Lock it in. Lock it in. And Xazyl, TJC, and Nate, what are you guys saying?
551.
Curse you, TJ.
It is rare these days for vac metal.
Yeah.
How are you, Joe Fan 84? Thanks for dropping in, buddy.
Hey.
I think this is going to be up there too, but I think this is going to sound crazy, but I reckon it's probably closer to 1K than less than. That does sound crazy because that's Canadian dollars too. But people do pay stupid prices for superpowers. What do you guys think?
551.
You want to highball it? I'm happy with that.
Well, let's split the
idea.
diff and go 800 then.
Okay.
Yeah.
800 is what you're saying.
Yeah.
This is going to end up
Well,
at 20.
the
Be
answer
like $1.
800.
Ooh. Nice.
Well, there you go.
No.
Well done,
Yeah.
sir. Well done.
Yeah, I was thinking about buying it if I didn't have one already. Oh, my goodness.
Pick the
Okay,
guy's name. Is it?
last one, guys.
This is for all the bones.
No, that's not the right one.
I was
This
gonna
one's
say,
for Space Commander.
Wow. Never had one of those.
I've still got mine.
Have you? We only had the data set.
This could Spacey, this could double your processing power.
Wow.
This is a Commodore 64
Give him some processing
41
power.
disk drive. So,
It's like-
Xazyl, TJC, and Nate, what do you guys pay for this?
Oh, we're going first? I don't know, Nate.
And it works. There's a video on the ad of it booting up.
I'd say maybe $50 Canadian.
TJC, you're the person I go to for vintage games. What do you think?
I'd say between 60 and 80.
Hmm.
Bear in
Nate,
mind
which
it's
one did
Canadian
you say,
dollars.
Nate?
So
I said 60, but I'm gonna say like 70. And
All right,
Yeah.
let's go. We'll middle ground it and go 70.
And this is just a disk drive.
Yeah.
five and a half
70.
inch
Now,
floppy
Space
disk
Commander
drive,
might have an advantage here. Kimberly really wants it, Nate.
Yeah.
150 she's
yeah,
willing
well,
to pay.
she knows that it's missing from my Commodore 64. I got the data set, and I've got the disk drive, but it's the wrong disk drive. So,
Oh.
Not to sound posh, but I've got the 1541 Mark II.
Ooh, flash.
Well, what do you think, Spacey?
I don't know, man. This is like a mythical beast to me.
So the expert in the room says it's like $50-$60.
Who's the expert in the room? I can't
You.
see him.
How are you, Gab?
A bit higher, a bit lower.
Yep. I don't know. What do you think? I think
Todd's gone from 90, from his original 500 to 90. Wow. He's dropped.
I'm gonna say like $60.
Oh, Todd was saying 500.
What did you guys say? You guys said 70, right? 70.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think we may all be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to go
Oh,
100? You want to go
oh,
up?
I'll go with you guys.
All right, we'll do 60.
Okay, so you get 70 and 60.
Yeah.
The actual asking price
65.
is $35.
Oh,
Yeah. What do you think, Spacey? $35. You can
Bargain.
double your space house.
Well, Nate needs it, he said, so I've already offered the guy 20 for it.
excellent.
So we'll see how that goes. But there you go. There's games night for the games. Let me count this stuff up here and see what we got.
That was a brilliant video. You fixing up the helicopter there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Brilliant
Yeah.
video. Yeah.
thanks. That was a fun one.
I showed Mrs. Space Commander. I said, look, he's got the basic fuselage and nothing else.
Yeah.
And he makes the whole of the rest of it. I said, it's witchcraft. Watch this guy. She was very impressed.
Would you say that Adam is a tiger force of nature?
Yes, he is indeed. He's a full force.
Full
Full
force.
force.
Full force.
Full force.
Gap.
Well, while Adam's tallying up the points, I'll say thanks to everyone that's been watching these games tonight. Thank you to everyone that's played today. Hans couldn't make it due to technical difficulties. Ryan had a family affair, and family comes first. So I hope he came first, or at least participated and did well in the bowling tournament. And I think Phil must be nursing a hangover, but he did pre-warn me that he was going out for beers. And so that's why he couldn't make it tonight. But all the links are in the description, including Hans' Instagram. So do check that out. Thank you, everyone, for watching in the chat. Where is it? Largo, thank you, buddy. Scarful, thanks, mate. And do keep an eye out for invites to the new Clubhouse, where literally any topic will be considered. And it's all about just hanging out and having some fun. But thanks again, Adam, for putting these games together for us, mate. I appreciate it.
It's fun. Nate, she said she'd do 25 for the disk drive. And I said, let me ask Nate in Australia. So you let me know if you want me to pick it up for you for 25. We'll figure that out. No pressure, of course. It'd just be hilarious if it happened. And so Gazz and Spacey, you guys got a total of $1,520 in right answers.
Right.
And you were kind of trouncing the other team until they got that Brainiac for 800, which put them up to 1710. And so Xazyl, Nate, and TJC are the winners.
Congratulations, gentlemen.
Yeah, great job.
I think it was my lucky cap.
It was your lucky cap. So it's funny, the Gumby mermaid girlfriend, remember that from a couple times ago?
Yeah, did you end up getting it?
Well, so I said, like, is this available? And she got back to me. She's like, no, it's sold. And I was like, oh, that's too bad. I would have bought it, for $3, whatever. And then like 2 weeks later, she got back to me. She's like, hey, it's available now. And I was like, yeah, I'm not interested anymore, I don't think. And so every few weeks, she messaged me back and she's like, hey, I still got this if you're still interested. So I'm thinking I'm going to be like, I'll come get it for free if you want, but I'm not paying for it. Like, I'm thinking about like just throwing down the gauntlet and see what happens. I said, let me talk to Nate in Australia, and Tina gave me a thumbs up on the you can wait and talk to Nate. And so she must know you, I assume.
Yeah.
I always assume everyone knows everybody.
I'm known in all the shady corners.
Right. Right. So no, my things basically that when you're talking about this, the Tiger Force helicopter, is now that I have all the things designed, I'm like, I should just at Joe Fest see how many fuselages I can buy and just make a cheap army of Tiger Force copters. You know what I mean?
Squadron.
Why not?
Do them all.
Why not? I'm down for that. I'm always down to watch some magic happen at the Go Figure channel. We'll go round table real quick and we'll find out who's got what happening soon. So Nate, Retro Tinker, you've got a video coming up soon?
Yeah, tonight. In like 10 hours or so. Yeah, got a premiere. So
Perfect.
Yep.
Say no more. Excellent. We'll tune in to figure out.
Watch it.
Okay, what? Are we got to guess what it is, or?
Yeah.
It's on the thumbnail. You'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so check out the Retro Tinker. Link is in the description. If you click on it and you hit subscribe now, you won't miss it. Tej, what have you got happening over on your channel? You just did a video with Hans, but there's another one coming up.
Yeah, tomorrow I got Halo 2 gaming memories with Ken from Toy Connections.
Brilliant.
He has a lot of gaming memories.
Yeah,
good
and
stuff.
obviously I've still got some of you guys to get on, so
yeah. I'm nervous now though, because you're like, when are you going to come on for a Ghost Recon stream? I'm like, I can't embarrass myself like that in public. Like it's
what I do every week, Gadman. Come on.
It's me spinning around.
Take care of you, Adam. Come on.
All right.
Gazzy boy, what have you got coming up?
Nothing really.
You want to make
watch the premiere?
Next weekend, I believe, the 14th, I'll be on with Chad on It's Chad talking Megaforce. Oh, and I got to thank Matthew Comstock for this awesome cup.
Brilliant. Good stuff. And Gaz will be putting together your show. So Gaz will be hosting a show on the Clubhouse. Topic to be figured out, but it's going to be the Gazz and Zaz shoot the shit.
I think it should be Gazz and Xazyl talking gazelles.
I will consider all topics.
Maybe, what are your thoughts on gazelles? You guys just go back and forth. It'd be great.
Space Commander, not dead yet, but always good to see you, my friend. What have you got going on? You got an incoming transmission soon?
Yeah, I think we've got some things in the pipeline. At the moment, I'm just trying to get over a terminal case of Tiberian flu, but as soon as I'm better, mate, we'll hook up and we'll work something out.
Brilliant! I love a good hookup. And Adam,
yes, sir. So I'm going to be watching definitely Nate's Retro Tinker video in 10 hours or so. I'm very excited about that one. I've got a premiere coming up on Monday in Canada here at 8 p.m. where I try and rescue a Voltron robot. And robot. And then after that, we're going to be coming to the Clubhouse to talk about Voltron. Right. And can I say right away, we're not going to talk about Beast King Go Lion. And we're not going to get into they're like, actually, we're going to talk about Voltron, about what we grew up in the 80s. Not what we didn't know, but we're talking about Voltron. And we're going to go for it. Unapologetically.
So check out Adam's, the link's in the description. Subscribe to Adam if you're not already. I'm sure you are. But yeah, straight after Adam's premiere on the Go Figure channel, we're going to our second Clubhouse live stream to talk all about Voltron. And that's what I mean. Anything can be talked about here in Voltron. There it is. Vehicle Force Voltron.
Right.
I'm a big fan of Vehicle Force Voltron for sure. This is Lion Talk. We're going to do some Lion Talk.
Well, we can talk vehicle Voltron. If it's Voltron, I'm in. We can talk about
Eldor.
it. How are you, Eldor? Xazyl, are you in the bathroom shower curtain? Shh. It's the Clubhouse. We keep it clean.
Right.
And with that, we actually get to go out on a brand new outro, much shorter in length than my original one. But thank you for putting this one together as well. Thank you to everybody in the chat for hanging out with us on this first Clubhouse episode. If you have an idea for a Clubhouse and you want to be on the show, well, it's your show too. So hit me up. If you don't get an invite from me, you definitely you will hear from me soon. If you have an idea and you want to hit me up, then please do. We'll all love to hang out and discuss the things that are passionate to you, not just the things that interest me. I want to learn some stuff. I want to learn some stuff and find out what you guys are passionate about too. So with that, I'm going to show us the new outro, and this is all depending on who's on the show will be the outro. This one has a few people in it that didn't make it, whether they had technical difficulties or are possibly hungover. Phil, check in, buddy. I want to make sure you're okay. But here is the outro. Thanks for watching, guys.
This is not the end. This is not the end of the Sergeant Slaughter coverage, though, is it? That'll still be on.
Oh yeah. We're working. I'm still a huge Sarge fan. That's not going to change. We're just adding more content now, broadening our horizon. Sarge is absolutely perfect and always has a home here at the Clubhouse. So keep an eye out for more Sarge stuff, including the Slaughterhouse Wrestling Championship, which Sarge has kindly done voices for as Super Cop. But here's the outro. I'll see you on the next live stream at the Clubhouse. Thanks, guys. Pew, pew, pew.
Bye.